I'm gonna choose single fighter, and then yeah, let's get into it. I
Let's
loaded
get
it
into
up.
it. All right.
I loaded it up with some crazy fighters here.
Are you gonna send a tweet or should?
I can send it really quick. Hang on. I just have to log into TweetDeck, which of course you know is a more serious user of Twitter.
Jack, it looks like your beard kind of letting it go.
I gotta go to like an engagement party tomorrow, so it's happening tomorrow.
I know.
That's going away.
I'm sorry I can't make it.
It's all right, but thanks for saying so.
I wish I was there, man. I would have gone.
What should we do for our first round here? Because I can put that in the in our thing here.
Let's see. I was gonna go with guts. You know, some boy.
Yeah.
Big guts versus pyramid head.
Okay, hell yeah. Pyramid head, by the way, appropriately fucks up the entire character select thing. He's like takes up 3 spots.
I kind of love the fact that like people had to individually make all these characters. And you know, specifically for this game, and they still made like that guy was like, you know what, I'm gonna make his character like 3 times bigger. Just fuck it up.
It's like
I'm gonna switch to Gmail on the laptop super fast because it's a pain in the ass just to keep.
Corman says we're echoing.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna
figure it out here.
just give me one second.
Is that gonna be any better?
I picked.
I'm just gonna turn off my mic, and you'll only hear me through my Google Voice. We'll be shittier, but that's life. Okay, I think this should work.
Yeah. I'm gonna switch as well.
Okay, I gotta send the tweets. Gotta send the tweets.
Yeah, let people know we're there.
Yeah. All right. Happy Friday, everybody. This thing is hard to use, but I think we're gonna be in for a funny night of video game fights.
I hope so.
Okay, here we go. Tweet this out. All right, everybody. Well, yeah, let me select Pyramid Head here.
Okay, hold on.
The thing doesn't grab.
One second.
Yeah. If you can't hear the stream, JD is on location in Maine, doing an expose on that motherfucker page. You know, it's gonna take him down. Yeah, son of a bitch.
I gotta get the chat open here too.
All right, Jack is fine, but now I'm echoing.
Oh, really?
Hi.
Huh. Let's see here.
Hi. Let's see. How are we? How are we doing here?
I'm working on it.
You hear me? I'm just trying to make sure that I'm.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, cool.
Okay, let's try it like this. I have an idea here if I can finish this. We're doing a whole like different setup here today, so I'm trying to figure it out, everybody.
Yes, on location.
Hold on. Let's try it like this. Can everybody hear everyone now? Leslie, JDB, you want to talk real quick?
Check 1, check 2, check. Am I still echoing?
We will find out soon enough. What the fuck? Hold on a second. I gotta turn the volume down on this thing a little bit.
Yeah, the game is really loud.
Yeah, there we go. It's running like shit, too. I wonder if it's because we're on NetPlay. It's running like shit.
frozen outside.
Head versus guts. Run a little bit better.
Turn on.
Alright, Pyramid Head versus Guts. This is it, the definitive battle.
Good versus evil.
Which one's which?
Demon versus Demon Slayer.
Oh man, fuck. This is a very bittersweet thing for you to watch, I bet, Al. Big fans of both these characters.
Yeah, they're both great. But if it came down to it, I would stand with Guts because you've been through enough.
Sorry, I got out.
Okay, there we go. We're good.
Okay, this is still playing Sith Blade,
Oh shit. Of course we're in, the Celestial's Palace or something like that.
I think it's Galactus's realm.
Oh yeah.
What's his name? Hellblazer? Not Hellblazer, but the Hellstorm.
Oh right. Yeah, his
Herald, yeah.
So I guess the whole thing with Mugen is you can create any characters.
Yeah, you can choose any character you want. I'm gonna turn you up a little, JDB, after this round. Tough to hear you.
Oh, yeah. By all means.
Sound. Well, I guess.
I don't know if Guts has any special moves.
I think he does if you look in the TXT. What's funny is, like, I tried playing it versus, like, CPU, and you just get fucked up because the CPU knows all the special moves. Oh, fuck, okay. Round 1, Guts.
Alright.
Here.
Alright.
Right team won.
That's not bad.
One down.
Let's go.
Yeah, it didn't seem too laggy.
No gore.
Okay, cool. Here we go.
The character select screen could use a little work. I mean,
Well, you know what? There's all these like
This is
special.
fucking-
There's all these like special other ones, but guys, I got too distracted by downloading characters to deal with that. Okay, what should we do this time? I guess I might do Apocalypse versus Solid Snake. That seems pretty good.
all right.
Okay, so let's just do a random stage. All right. Well, welcome everyone. So Friday. Oh, I gotta change the
Kept you waiting,
dashboard. Oh, there. That's nice. This is, of course, the Counter-Strike level Dust in the background. Oh, what the fuck?
Snake's got some...
Are you
just put on my
disappeared?
stealth suit.
Oh, fuck. Oh, wow, okay, so you know moves then.
I'm just guessing.
Oh, there we go. Oh, shit. Okay. Oh! Oh, man. Fucking CQC on Apocalypse? Oh!
Wasn't Apocalypse in one of the X-Men games?
I don't know. Yeah, was he?
I feel like...
JDB, are you still there?
No.
Oh, JDB, like, dropped off. Oh, well.
It was LePage.
It was
LePage heard
LePage.
he was coming after.
It's another cover-up. Yeah, see, I want to get really good at this game. The one that, like, there's no competitive circuit, totally pointless, zero balance. Hell yeah. So now we know. Apocalypse.
Apocalypse? He could beat Solid Snake.
I mean, sad as I am to say it, he probably could. What should I put for game? I'll just put talk shows, as we usually do here.
JDB said he got kicked out of the Hangout.
Okay.
Because the Wi-Fi is bad.
Okay. Well, maybe... So, and JDB, if you're out there, man, let me know if you want to jump back on. Otherwise, you know, we'll miss you, of course. Okay,
but he's doing good work out there. You know, he's
gonna take down the
really
page.
Digging deep.
He's gonna take down the page finally.
Finally.
Okay, let's pop out the chat here. Okay, cool. Okay, so I got some WWE guys in there for you as well, Leslie. You know, probably the ones you like best, like John Cena and like Triple H.
Fucking H.
Okay, let's see what else we have in here.
I noticed you got the 2 black Justice League members next to each other, Jon Stewart and Martian Manhunter.
Well, that's not fair. Martian Manhunter's not black.
Yes. He's black.
Yeah, he is.
All right, so I think JDB is calling me on a different...
Oh, hell. Okay, I'll add him back on here. Let me add him back on here. Don't fight me. That's not fair. If you fight Mario right now...
Mario. Game is so bizarre. Like the choices really people make.
Game. Here we go.
Okay, here we go. Ah, there we go.
Even understanding the concept, like just choices that people make, are just extremely bizarre for what the characters should do and how they should move, and like the lack of it doesn't have like full animation.
Yeah, well, I think anybody can make a Mugen character, right? Isn't that the whole point? Like, some of them are going to be better than the others, some are just going to be kind of dog shit, and some are going to be awesome.
All the ones we played so far have been really good.
Jon Stewart's not too good. He's kind of crappy.
Oh.
That's not the Red Skull.
No, it's like a... And I guess he has super moves, but I don't know if Mario has them. It didn't seem like Guts had any special moves at all.
I think that there are special. You can look at the TXT file.
Like Jon Stewart has a ton.
Here we go.
They're all really weird. Mario getting fucked up.
Yeah, Mario is getting fucked up. Oh shit! Jesus Christ! Oh hell yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Is my wife the best fire player? She might be. She'd probably do really well at this one. She would know which character to pick. She wouldn't be like us and like, oh, I want to pick the cool character. She'd be like, no, I'm gonna pick which character is the strongest, and that character will probably wreck anybody.
Yeah, Mario's red culling.
Yeah.
Corman's.
Yeah, I downloaded the Matrix map.
Mario keeps reading. Mario keeps talking about now that he's defeated Donkey Kong, the gorilla mindset. And
dude, Mario, the Super Mario Odyssey is about Mario being cucked. I think he
having a wedding stopped.
Get red pilled after that because Princess Peach seems down with getting married, or at least she doesn't seem to be trying to stop it from happening. She just kind of sits there and sort of listless.
Yeah, I mean that was actually
he's kind of taking away her agency to try to defeat the Brutals in the way that he did.
But my girlfriend did complain about it. She said that look, there's already been games where Princess Peach is capable of showing a lot lot of ass kicking. I mean,
Bane versus Eva.
Brothers too.
On
Smash Brothers, Super
of the oh shit.
Bane's power is strong.
Is that a Shinji's Eva?
Yeah, it is.
Eva Unit 03?
I gotta say, I don't think it's to scale.
Yeah, I don't feel like it is either. Unless Bane is extra big.
The Eva is actually smaller than all the other characters.
No, yeah, I mean that's a giant robot that leveled Neo Tokyo. I would love to do Evangelion episode one day because it really is because Evangelion is one of those shows that you can come out of it with like kind of like a better outlook on the world, but it's just as easy to come out of it watching it and like be more of a chud in a weird way. Like there is
Shinji's a bit of a
I
chud
like in the
himself.
top. I like in the top left that they show like the kids.
Yeah, I know. They show Shinji getting fucked up.
You know, I've never finished Evangelion, so
it's
maybe
good.
I'll be down to finish.
Oh really? The
watching it.
I mean, the movies are very dramatically different from the TV show, like to the
They're
point
awesome.
where people. Yeah, I love the movies, but like they pissed off a lot of people.
But Leslie has a rule
people
about.
pissed off about the ending.
Well, it's like completely different. It's like totally redone.
Well, the ending is
yeah, but they're.
ending.
I remember people were really pissed off about the ending of the original anime, and then they came out with the movies, and people were pissed off about that too.
Well, yeah. So Hideaki Anno basically is a chronic depressive, and like with many animes that go over 20 episodes, the last few episodes just like they had no budget left, so there was a lot of like really surreal and trippy moments in the final couple of episodes. I mean, there were parts of it that were like basically like scribbles and scrapbooks with like monologues over them. It's almost as if Anno would be watching like Terrence Malick movies or something.
Oh hell yeah, Duke Nukem. Sorry if he's problematic. Sorry if that's problematic to you to play as Duke Nukem.
We're talking about like Duke Nukem 3D era Duke Nukem. We're talking about Duke Nukem Forever era Duke Nukem. Oh wow.
Jeez, I mean, we're talking about Duke Nukem getting fucked up by Sailor Moon.
Sailor Moon, as he would, because Sailor Moon is much more powerful.
Yeah, it's true. Actually,
Sailor Moon's way more powerful than Duke Nukem. Although
something's weird going on with
Duke
that
Nukem
Sailor Moon.
Yeah, Anno got
she
the.
can walk.
Max,
nope.
to answer the question, the latency is fine. It's not working that well. It's like kind of laggy overall, but pretty good for like a, you know, fan-made shooter or a fighting game.
Yeah, Corman's.
Why isn't this real? Like this could be. Well, we know why it's real because all these companies, if they ever had to make a game together, they would just get in a room and start suing each other like, immediately.
Oh, there'd never be the cooperation. I mean, just getting Ready Player One made, which was all Warner Brothers property, was, I'm sure. I had a friend who worked in clearance in their legal department. He said it was like the worst gig he ever had.
I wonder
and
how
that's all just in house. I mean,
Man.
oh, but Cormans is right. Anno got dozens of death threats for the ending of Evangelion, but then I believe End of Evangelion got him a lot of death threats too, because they were just so. And you can tell that Hideaki Anno, when he made End of Evangelion, he had hyped it as sort of like, we're going to give you the answers that you never got with the last few episodes.
He was lying, though.
Yeah, he was absolutely lying. It was a giant middle finger.
He rules.
So End of Evangelion was like made after the series after people were pissed off.
Correct. So the series ended and kind of like just like didn't end properly and didn't answer things. And then they made End of Evangelion, which was kind of like an ending, and then made people more pissed off, even though I love End of Evangelion. And then now, since like in the last like 15 years, they've been doing like reboot movies of the entire series, the whole story. Like the first movie is like pretty similar to the original Eva episodes, but then they just like completely go off the rail. They're like a totally different. Oh shit!
And there's only.
Oh,
and there's only one movie left, and he's just too busy like making Godzilla movies to even finish it.
Which, by the way,
like, he's ended up.
That's true. Dragon Slayer, you're right. It is good. When Disney owns all IP, we'll finally get everything versus everything.
I've got balls of steel.
You think that's fucking funny?
Yeah,
did he
and
rip
then
her
every
clothes
character
off?
blocked.
Oh my God, did he?
I've got balls of steel.
Jesus,
You're dead.
I've got balls.
That's
I'll rip your head
terrible.
and shake down your neck.
Duke Nukem's fucked up.
Duke Nukem's super fucked up. That's degrading.
I'm not. I'm not gonna play as Duke Nukem ever again. Just so you know.
I think it's probably the Sailor Moon though. Actually, I think
yeah, it's probably the Sailor Moon
Yeah,
sprite.
whoever
Is
made
like a
the
little
Moon
weirdo.
character let that happen. Like that didn't come from the Duke animator. That came from
right.
yeah. Came
That
from
is true.
whichever weirdo
Probably
made
Sailor
that.
Moon fans are more fucked up than Duke Nukem fans.
Well, yeah, definitely, because like when I was like 13, I had like a crush on this girl in 7th grade, and she would like hang out on this website called tuxedomask.com, and it was like a Sailor Moon fan forum, and it was depraved. It was like some really twisted shit going on there. A lot of angst and neuroses and fetishes all at once. The old internet, you know?
Yeah, it's not like that anymore.
No, now it's all very civil. People are just very nice and they
Oh,
shit.
Quit wasting my time.
There we go. Hell yeah.
I'm assuming that when you hold me and then shoot me is because you're saying like you're a quote or something. Like
Yeah,
that.
I think. Yeah, I'm saying a Duke Nukem like, fuck you. Okay, I died. I can't believe it. Are you not hearing the audio?
No, I just muted it because it was so loud.
Oh, it's a big part of it. Okay.
But yeah, Anno hasn't even finished the Anno hasn't even finished the Evangelion reboot just because he's been making Godzilla movies.
Which
So,
that movie was awesome, by the way. Shin Godzilla.
It's good.
Yeah.
So there's like hundreds of characters you can play as,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Mugen.
These are only the ones that I put in, and I was just like downloading like a madman.
So you got Ronald McDonald.
Yeah, I'm playing as Ronald McDonald this round.
All right. So the forces of
Because I was trying to put in stuff from things that I like care passionately about, so of course Ronald McDonald had to make it.
we could do a woke fight.
Yeah, Shin Godzilla did own.
We could do a woke fight. Have someone who is the enemy of Ronald McDonald who represents.
I mean, I wish there was a Morgan Spurlock.
Anti-corporate.
The anti-corporate.
I would think that.
Nick, maybe.
I think that's Alien.
Oh, Alien versus McDonald's.
Alien versus McDonald's. Well, Wayland Yutani, I mean, here's the thing. It's not like the alien went after the board. Went after these poor miners. These poor planet.
In
planet
Dr. Watt. Ew, this palette swap Ronald McDonald is fucked up.
Ronald McDonald has always been fucked up.
Is it not working?
Here we go. Oh, Alien versus Ronald.
It doesn't seem like it's doing it.
Yeah, it's not. It doesn't seem. Yeah.
Wow, when you pit the ultimate evil against each other. All right, let's exit it out. See if we can get
glitch down.
Yeah, I think we froze it.
Did you guys ever play the Treasure Sega Genesis Ronald McDonald shooter game where you like shot hamburgers at people?
No, but that sounds good. Leslie, I'm starting another one. I think you can just rejoin me with the IP thing.
Treasure made some of the best like side-scrolling shooter games on the Sega Genesis. Gunstar Heroes was probably my favorite they did. Ronald McDonald is the Joker. That's interesting. I hadn't thought about him like that, but who do you think has killed more people, the Joker or Ronald McDonald?
Definitely Ronald McDonald.
Ronald McDonald. Yeah. The Joker sprays fatal gas.
This is great.
That kills everyone. Ronald McDonald gives everyone gas, and then they die. So, the order's reversed.
Oh, shit. No way should Darth Vader beat up Master Chief.
Oh, hell yeah. You destroy Master Chief.
Well, I like
it wouldn't even be a contest.
I like you guys are fighting on the NBA Jam court, too.
Yeah, I put some
he
good
would
stuff in there.
destroy like the whole Spartan unit by himself. Come on.
By the time this is done, I'm gonna make like a full. This will be a full game. It'll be downloadable for all the listeners too. Struggle session fighters.
90s was the golden age of junk food tie-in video games. Oh yes, we had Ronald McDonald, the treasure game on the Sega Genesis.
I remember a game called Chex Quest also.
Chex Quest, which was the awesome Doom mod. Cool Spot, the
Cool Spot.
7-Up, and then Spot Goes to Hollywood, which was terrible, awful, because it was. And then what else did we have? What other junk food? Was there ever a Dunkaroos game? Because Chex Quest was awesome actually, because it was just Doom. I mean, it was just Doom for kids. You just had like a cereal gun.
Yeah, Chex Quest was good.
Instead of a gun. Oh man, this game is very much fun. Welcome, Tom.
Vader is destroying Master Chief.
Yeah, as it should be. As it should be.
No, I don't. I mean, here's the thing. Master Chief, he fought with the Arbiter, and the Arbiter. That's right, the Chester Cheetah side scroller. What was it called? Like, it was too cool for school. I was bad at that one. I was terrible
Wow,
at that.
that's shameful, JDB. Hey, I'm gonna do after this next one, L. I'm gonna try one with turns. We can do it Marvel vs. Capcom style.
All right.
Okay, let's see.
Yeah, but Cormans, what were the Noid games advertising? I've never been able to.
Domino's Pizza.
That's right, it was Domino's. Domino's video. Yeah, it was so weird. People were paying full price for these games. People were paying $60 for video games that were advertisements for soda. And now you just get Destiny, and then you go get soda to give you more in Destiny. It's like things. It's inverted.
Yeah, it's true.
There was a weird period. Well, I guess it's still going. Where like what was I about to say? There were in-game advertisements in certain like open world games, right?
I crashed here, so I'm gonna have to open it up again. Hang on a second.
Oh yeah, the Sephiroth is actually a 3D model. I was about to say we probably shouldn't use him because he's an actual 3D model instead of a 2D one.
Wait, can you download 3D maps into Mugen and then play like Air Guy style?
I think so.
No, it's a 3D model. But it's still like a 2D fighter.
So wait,
does
your wife really play Mugen or Ikemen?
No.
Okay, I was like, how do you know about Sephiroth?
No, because I played a little bit before.
I gotcha. Okay.
We started. I picked Sephiroth, and like he's a fully rendered 3D model, so probably not.
Okay, so I just started it up again.
So
Sephiroth officially is out of struggle session fighters.
I don't know. We'll have to find a new way.
It's too bad.
Is it not working out to get you connected there?
I have to, to restart mine because it might actually start the game.
Well, it's kind of janky, but Ikemen is fun. It's fun.
Ikemen.
Are there
Ikemen.
So, but that's the best of the. That's the best of the Mugen clients, you think?
Well, it's the one that has like net play. Like all the other ones are just for like for
local.
Yeah, local.
Oh yeah, Kefka. One of you should play as Kefka from FF6, the destroyer of the wall.
All right, turns. All right. So
part of what makes Kefka so cool is that he wins. He's like one of the few Final Fantasy villains who actually makes it happen.
My team is Monkey D. Luffy from One Piece and Red Sun Superman.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm gonna pick Superman, and his best friend.
Oh boy,
Batman.
Wait, was that Kid Rock?
Should we choose a stage here? Do you want to be on Hilltop Zone, Golden Axe, Heliport from Metal Gear?
Gotham City.
Gotham City.
There was a California Raisin.
Oh, this fucking crashed on me. Oh no, did it crash?
Superman crashed.
No, it just crashed.
So Superman's out.
It just crashed us back to this screen. So let's just try it.
All right. So Superman's out too.
No, I'll load us up. I'll get us a better Superman. There's no way Superman's out. That's crazy talk.
The Grape Escape was the name of the California Raisins video game.
I'll do Batman and Princess Leia.
Came out on the NES.
No, strong woman, strong woman protector.
Might have crashed again here. Oh no, there we go. Sometimes when it says not responding, it like picks back up. Oh shit! What the fuck? A little special intro.
Hell yeah! Yeah, and Gotham City, bitch.
All right, Red Sun Soups.
Oh my. You know, Leslie, if you win, this means capitalism wins. Batman versus Red Sun Superman? Think about what you're saying here.
Yeah, this is actually an interesting thing because, well, in Red Sun, correct me if I'm wrong, Batman was his why was he so pissed off about it?
I don't remember. I don't remember trying to.
It was specifically something that happened in Russia. Because the Batman was Russian in Red Sun. He wasn't an American. Right. I remember the.
Oh hell yeah, Luffy.
They used the Green Arrow as the. He became the new Superman in America. He became like the G.I. Joe in Red Sun. I don't remember exactly why I remember Batman blew himself up. I don't remember why. That's right. That's right. Stalin had the Wayne family killed. And
they probably deserved it.
They were the oligarchs.
They probably deserved it.
Nobody has ever asked. Has anybody ever asked? You two would know how Bruce Wayne's parents made their money.
Well,
no, we actually.
Bruce Wayne was a doctor.
Real estate. Real estate.
Right, because he was a doctor. Sure.
Yeah, even though his dad was a doctor, the family owned real estate back.
So like the Trumps.
Going back. Yeah.
Yeah, they just owned land, and that's the thing. Like, you know, how many people would be
Oh.
How many people would be dipping their face in acid or
Batman does not lose to Luffy. No.
That was my big argument with the DC versus Marvel episode we were doing earlier, because it's like, how could, you know, like, this is like, how many of the criminals would Batman need to take down if all of that Bruce Wayne money went less into like gadgets for the Batmobile and more into fixing Gotham's public schools?
You know, they do stories like that. Like, they make it clear that Batman is like
a
Bruce Wayne is
philanthropist. Yeah, it's interesting because it's like, I imagine training with the League of Shadows for 10 years must be very expensive, but you wonder, maybe there'd be one less Hush. Although, you know how we feel about, we're not big Jeff Loeb guys, so one less Hush is, Homer, Spider-Man,
Princess Leia, Wolverine versus
Genji,
MODOK, and Dr. Manhattan.
I am a bit offended.
Ooh, and On It
Is
Town.
Dr. Manhattan naked? Is he going to be naked?
We'll find out.
Alright, so I don't like that Princess Leia, one, her costume is like not her costume.
I know, it's
like
weird.
A woman in a white suit.
We're gonna have to get it better.
Two, it's not Jedi Leia. She's just, you know, she doesn't even have a gun. She's just like some white woman.
Yeah.
That's like anime Leia. That's like mech suit, like about to. It doesn't really.
Yeah, MODOK is
she doesn't
OP.
have like. She doesn't have a slow kick. I'm a hard kick. She only has a mid kick.
That looks like the MODOK. That looks like the MODOK from the first Marvel vs. Capcom.
It probably is ripped off from that.
Yeah, I probably just took it.
There we go. MODOK might be my guy.
How's it over in Leesburg? Is it cold?
Yes, it's pretty chilly over here. All right, so Wolverine. See, I know Wolverine.
Oh shit!
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh wow! You're using all your old.
Damn it!
So, speaking of Wolverine, which one of us is going to be the one who sucks it up and sees the P.T. Barnum musical?
Oh god, I can't do it. I can't see woke P.T. Barnum.
Wait, what?
Dude, there's a woke P.T. Barnum movie coming out.
I saw that. I saw that.
With Hugh Jackman, it's where Hugh Jackman as P.T. Barnum is like the nicest guy in the world, and he just wants to help weirdos stand out in a world that doesn't understand them. And so there's Zendaya plays the dancer who's a victim of racism, even though P.T. Barnum had a slave. And the bearded lady isn't accepted by everyone, but P.T. gives her a home, even though he like kept them in like bunks or something. Like, there's none of the animal torture. It's just it's very much in the style of like a Baz Luhrmann movie, like a Moulin Rouge kind of thing.
Not nude, but
well, everything you ever want to see here. Wolverine versus Dr. Manhattan.
In Earthbound.
His animation is pretty good.
Yeah, I think the superhero ones are pretty good.
I think
I feel like it's
from somebody.
Oh shit!
I think his animation is taken from somebody who, like a Street Fighter character or something.
Dragon Slayer, I think there's a few reasons why this movie got greenlit. One, it's a Fox movie, so I'm sure like all you have to do is you tell Rupert Murdoch that he's going to make a movie about P.T. Barnum. We'll say yes in 5 seconds. And then, like, Hugh Jackman, apparently it was a passion project of his. This is a musical he's been trying to get made for a long time. And the director was a first-time director, which is also kind of interesting. But James Mangold, who did the
Logan?
Wolverine, yeah, he did Logan. He came in and did like reshoots apparently at the last minute. And I heard a lot of things about that. Like I also heard that Patty Jenkins was brought in to do rewrites on whoa. I just saw how big Dr. Manhattan got. Patty Jenkins did
Oh!
Got him.
Patty Jenkins did rewrites.
You can have the power of a god, but a dude with knives coming out of his hands will still fuck you up.
Alright, yeah, I'll go on turn still. Turn seems better.
Yeah, so what happened? Patty Jenkins was the one who got Christopher Plummer to replace Kevin Spacey in All the Money in the World.
Oh, really?
I called her, and I guess he knew Christopher Plummer. So he's like, gotta make this movie. And, which is like a nightmare because...
Yeah, that's true, Dragon Slayer. Wolverine Healing Factor does make him officially, now in canon, better than Dr. Manhattan, a godlike being.
I'd hope so, Tom Servo. I hope.
Oh, Manhattan is Oreo palette swap. Yeah, that's what I thought, Man Cave.
Alright. This might not work because Metal Gear Rex is a big file, but let's just let it try. Let's let it load for a little bit. We had a not responding earlier that we loaded out of. Oh, hell
the engine just
oh my god, it's Rick and Morty, Bart? What the fuck? I don't want that.
Isn't it weird how, like...
Oh, I just lost the connection.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Maybe not.
I don't think Rick and Morty is a bad show. I think it's entertaining, but I think it's like proof that, like, fandom is, like, actually ruining, like, the work itself now. Like, you don't even think about Rick and Morty, the show, as much as you think about, like, the crazy people who like it running around.
I just think about my motherfucking Szechuan sauce. That's what
I
think about.
The Szechuan sauce.
I just think about how I want that motherfucking Szechuan
So
sauce.
I'm reconnecting. Yeah.
Okay, cool. I just started it again.
I saw there was a what was the other thing I saw that was like I saw that that Prince Alawid bin Talal, the Saudi prince who's been financing a lot of like Hollywood projects over the last few years, he's on $6 billion bail.
Oh, really?
He has to pay a $6 billion fine to win his freedom, and I was thinking we could crowdfund it. I was thinking we could raise $6 billion, give it to the Saudis. If we get $1 from each person on the planet, we should be able to cover it. Yeah, Jack was making a point of this earlier, Cormans. It's really weird how like Elon Musk, who is seen as like this visionary for our future, is just some like guy who watches TV all the time.
He's like a fucking he's like a cokehead Rick and Morty fan guy. It's weird. Whatever.
Yeah, Steven Universe is another good example. Steven Universe is like, isn't that like the super woke show with like a lot of non-binary characters, but it also has like teenage fans telling each other to kill themselves all the time. It's like super weird. It's like, this is a super positive show with an extremely toxic fan base, and it's like the internet has made it so that like it's very hard to divorce fandom from like the culture itself. I mean, it's kind of like awful, like how much has been ruined. It's like, did I really need to know that like J.K. Rowling doesn't think Jeremy Corbyn is Dumbledore? Does she really like she doesn't realize that she's retroactively like making things shittier that we loved?
Well, Harry Potter was always terrible, so
yeah, don't worry.
I know, Harry. I know. That's what everybody. I know. I'm like the sucker for the. You know me with my Marvel comics and my Harry Potter books.
Yeah, right. You're a sucker for bad taste.
I don't
I'm just fucking around. Oh man.
Yeah,
so Undertaker has one move, but is extremely powerful.
I'm trying to figure. I know how to throw a donut with Homer.
Okay, Donut can throw the donut. Whoa.
Okay, here's where it fucks up because it's trying to load a Metal Gear, but I don't care.
Right.
I want to play as Metal Gear.
Thankfully, OKKO doesn't have a large enough fan base to ruin it. I mean, that's the weird thing is like you want something to succeed. If it's really good, you want it to have a fan base. You want people to want to watch it because then you get to talk to people about it, and then you have a thing to relate with other people. But now it's gotten to the point where it's like, yeah, like maybe being the biggest thing in the world is not good. Like if every person on the planet likes it, maybe it actually doesn't say a thing at all. Like if you're actually trying to appeal to literally everyone. Oh, is that Rex? That's huge. Oh, it just looks like what is this? This is so bizarre.
This rules. I'm gonna play as Rex.
It looks like a debug mode.
It's so funny. It just looks like it. What are they? What do they find? What do they like? Do how do you create these models? Just like in Maya or something like that, or just how do you create like a?
I don't know. I think they probably rip it from like PlayStation or something.
That's neat. Well, that I feel like they took straight from like the PS1 graphics file or something. They just ripped it from the CD.
All right, this is pretty good.
I don't want to play as a codec. Next time I'm playing as the codec.
Where's your hitbox at?
What is going on? This is so.
I can give you elbow drops and it's just not doing it.
Yeah.
So what do you guys all like for the holidays? You guys traveling? You arguing?
You mean me?
No, I was talking to the people in the chat room, but you can talk about it too, Jack.
We can leave it to them. I'm sticking around town.
Yeah, I'll be back in like I guess Tuesday, but yeah, it's nice to be outside of LA. It's a needed break.
Hell yeah.
I'm with good people, so I'm happy.
That's good.
The majority of them are.
Why does the Undertaker fight like this? He does not wrestle like this at all.
But is this like an Undertaker?
He's doing like Taekwondo and shit.
But is that like
this is like he fights like an SNK character?
But it looks like an SNK character. I think
have to
might
remove
be an SNK character that has been reskinned to be the Undertaker.
We may have to remove Rex from Struggle Session Fighters.
He just hit him.
Oh, what the hell happened? I might have pressed the wrong button.
Did it just time out?
It might have been, yeah. Oh shit. Oh yeah, fuck.
Yeah, but thanks, man. Like, what about you guys? Are you guys same place I was born with family, so running around stressful time?
I can't do anything.
Yeah. Well, if I hear the mom's not there. That's good. It'll be good. I've never been to Japan. I would love to go.
Japan is cool. I love Japan.
Yeah, no, both of you have gone now.
Yeah, well, Leslie spent more time than
I did. But where did you go when you went, Jack? Did you go to just Tokyo and Kyoto?
Osaka, and Kyoto.
Yeah. I would love to go to Osaka. I'd love to go to Kyoto. I'd love to go to Tokyo. And I really want to go to Okinawa.
That'd be fun.
And it's weird because the first time I heard about Okinawa was not through like World War II stuff, but through Kill Bill. And I just want to go to like a random sake place on the island and just sit down and hope Hattori Hanzo shows up and trains me.
You can always hope.
Servo, you're just hanging around. It's interesting, like the Christmas rush. Like, you know, the nice thing about Hanukkah and being a Jew is that it doesn't really matter. Like, Hanukkah is not an important holiday. It's just been kind of elevated because it's like, well, look, all the Christian kids getting presents. We got to get presents too. This is in America. We have to buy stuff. So Hanukkah is now important. So
this round my motto. Oh man, fuck. This round my motto is gotta go fast. Sonic and the Flash are about to get beaten by Goku.
Oh, Goku's legit. Did they have was there a 2D Dragon Ball fighting game?
Yeah.
They must have been.
Also, I think that like Mugen pretty much was made just for Dragon Ball, so it's like people have put the most work into it.
Oh, the latkes are the best, Dragon Slayer. That's the whole thing, though. You get the latkes, you get the applesauce, sometimes some sour cream, depends on my mood. And I eat lots and lots and lots and lots of latkes. Your in-laws are cool.
Oh!
It's the
one of my best friends goes to Colombia every year, or not every year, but every couple of years he goes to Colombia.
Oh
Christmas.
shit!
And he says that it's just
just like Injustice.
Yeah, the Injustice
doesn't stop partying. Just doesn't stop. So I can get that. Oh, you can do X moves in Mugen?
Yeah, apparently for some characters they have them.
Yeah, they also have like there's a whole bunch of shit in this game. There's like storylines and stuff like that you can put in.
Cormans, can you? Oh, sorry. Go ahead, guys.
I think we should have two. We should have two versions of this. We should have like the funny version where we just shit. Then we have the version where we just put like all the characters who are actually like
legit
good
and actually like worth playing.
Yeah.
Kind of crazy seeing Sonic the Hedgehog beating up Goku.
Well, he's not gonna win.
But he's holding his own.
Nah, it's only because he's the tag in. Oh shit!
They can do Fatal KO. That makes sense. I mean, if this is North Star.
It was brutal.
See, but the thing is, it's not accurate to Dragon Ball Z because the fights are so fast.
Oh no!
Now it should be a lot more talking.
But not
exactly.
If it
was accurate to Dragon Ball Z, they'd stand around for about a couple of hours, then you'd finish the fight next week.
So if this was a wrestling match, I gotta let you beat me up some, and then I'll fight heck, and then we'll just keep.
What the fuck is going on? That's weird. The sprite's getting fucked up. Now, you know how Triple H classically turns into a smaller shadow? Oh!
I think that's the entire purpose of his character. That's the only thing they got right. His finishing. Everything. What the fuck? Oh! Triple H coming to help me out. I mean, HBK, Heartbreak Kick, Shawn Michaels, Super Kick. That's for non-wrestling fans. That's Triple H's tag team partner / BFF.
Ah! That's fucked up.
You put are there real people in Mugen, or is it mostly fake?
It's mostly fake.
Yeah.
I don't see why you couldn't have a bunch of real people.
I mean, yeah, we can.
I mean, Triple H technically is a real human being.
No, that's not true.
I mean, the wrestlers.
Wrestling's fake, so no, it's a little silly for you to say that.
Jack. They're nice, sir.
All right, let's see here. Man, I kind of want to try that Superman again, even though it'll probably crash. This is now we've got through some crashes.
It crashed for me before too. Just the regular Superman, not the Red Sun one.
Okay. Oh, we're doing. Oh, well, I only chose Goku, but we'll see if Goku can beat Venom and Raiden.
He probably could. Goku's really good.
So apparently, the Mad Max Fury Road sequel is not going to happen.
Oh, really?
Unfortunately. Yeah, they're all suing each other. Yeah, George Miller's suing Warner Brothers, so it's donezo.
I'm fine with that.
We are good. Sorry.
I didn't think Mad Max Fury Road was that good.
Oh wow!
Really? That's the hot take.
It's like the third best Mad Max. Fourth best if you count the video game.
Well, I mean, Mad Max to me just speaks to like how bad movies in general have gotten, especially blockbuster movies. That like the fourth best Mad Max was the best movie that year.
Oh yeah, I mean, look, Mad Max Fury Road is not as good as Road Warrior, or like frankly, like I think it's better than Mad Max, but like I still like Thunder. Everyone shits on Thunderdome, and it's awesome. Tina Turner is great. Thunderdome is good, and it also is like I think the most like in terms of even if it's not the best in terms of storytelling, like I think it had the most iconic moments in the franchise. Just and didn't have the gore or the violence, but I mean I guess the Road Warrior was probably the most violent of the Mad Max movies, and then it all kind of went down from there. The first one was pretty violent, but Road Warrior was the most violent. And then, I know Fury Road was going to be PG-13 for a while, and then it didn't happen, and now George Miller got screwed. That's true, Servo. It's kind of just like a...
There we go.
The Road Warrior is almost like... I mean, the best Mad Max movies they're almost like high-octane, like Clint Eastern. You know, like... Clint Eastern, Jesus. The best part about Mad Max is that they're like high-octane Clint Eastwood movies. It's like, you know, there's a problem in this, you know, wasteland, and this dude shows up, screws everything up, and rights wrongs, then leaves. And like, that's the great Western, you know, wandering stranger, adventurer, you know, type trope. And you know, I mean, it's interesting. It's at first when I saw that they were replacing Mel Gibson with Tom Hardy, I was very, very skeptical. And I thought he barely talked.
I mean, that's why he did so good.
I don't think he did. I mean,
it's not really his movie. It's like weirdly not a Mad Max movie.
Yeah, and it's like part of what made Mad Max cool was like it was Mel Gibson, like this, you know, very a young Mel Gibson, like this beautiful guy in this ugly world, just getting more and more fucked up. Like Tom Hardy, he looks like he belongs there.
Yeah.
Who do you feel that I didn't think of Furiosa as a Hillary Clinton type at all. Who's they? The bloggers, like the Donna Dickens Hitfix type writers, because like they're dumb as shit. I mean, I think they were like it's kind of amazing how a lot of
I call this team the superpowers. Russian Superman with Captain America.
Yeah, but is that Kid Rock? I thought I saw Kid Rock.
I wish I could get Kid Rock. I wish we had Kid Rock in here.
I think it was The Undertaker, and he just looks like Kid Rock. I wonder, I'm going to Google Kid Rock Mugen, and if it's there, I'm going to send it to you.
Well, it's too big of a pain to add guys like during the thing, I think. Because like, we both have to like have a matching thing to even be able to play online.
Yeah, but
I'll add him for the next one.
We could do like...
I could add him for the next time. It's just like I have to send a new zip if we're gonna do that. Oh my
God. Look up
I can't figure out this Evangelion.
Alright, Red Sun Superman is definitely in for the struggle session
fighters.
Elite. Struggle Fighters Elite Edition. Evangelion definitely out.
Yeah, I mean, I can't do it. Nothing good.
It's too tiny. He's too tiny.
For Elite Edition?
Yeah, he can't be in the... All the Elite Edition characters have to be to scale.
Okay, here we go. This is to scale here.
I even think Snake is... No, he's not. He's too small.
You think
Snake
so?
is out too. Yeah, he's
Compared
out.
to Superman?
His moves are okay. He should be almost the same size as Superman's. Superman's big, but he's not like... But
he's
so is
big.
Snake.
Superman's like... Snake's not that big. He's like CQC. He's like a better like... He's like a lean, like... He's a lean fighter. He's not big. I don't think.
He's tall.
That's...
Like Liquid is big. Like Solidus is big.
They're clones of each other. They're the exact same size.
Yeah.
That's very Los Angeles Corman's Inferno. That's very, very LA. So they have Colonel Sanders in Mugen, but I haven't found Bernie Sanders. So we could get the KFC guy, but...
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh,
of course they have Undertale now. Undertale's another great game with a really obnoxious fan base.
Yeah, Undertale's good, but yeah.
Yeah, just avoid the online
fan base for like a one RPG game.
It's like a 6-hour game too.
It's long. It's like 10. I'd say it's like 10 to 15 hours, and there's like two different total. Like, you know, you do the peaceful run or you do the genocide run. I mean, I guess you could do like the peace run is really. I mean, it's like a feel good game. You know, it's like kind of cool that you can beat the entire game without killing any of your enemies. But then, like, you can beat it again and then kill everyone, and like you just feel like the worst person in the world, and you just keep doing it. It's actually like really.
Well, you know, I'm doing my new KOTOR run by committee, just like the films.
Because now that you're done, you're gonna play it again.
Well, I'm playing KOTOR 2, but I was playing it on stream,
KOTOR, sure.
And all these guys there, all the people in our Twitch here were telling me to play it as a Sith, and so it's with great regret that I'm doing a full dark side run of KOTOR 2.
It's hard, man. But it's worth it. You think KOTOR 2 is better as a Sith than KOTOR 1 was? Because as much as
definitely better. The Sith storylines are always better. I'm sorry. Like the light side, they're okay, but like you have to be Volcel. Like fuck that. Why? If you're Sith and you play it perfectly right in KOTOR 2, you get 2 companions who fall in love with you.
Yeah, why do you think George Lucas?
Oh,
why do you think
Shaq Fu was a good game, actually. I like that game. Oh, let's play on the THX level.
Like, what do you think Lucas? What do you think his reasoning was for like pushing celibacy as such a major component of the Jedi Order of like the pre-Galactic Empire?
He understands the power. It just seemed like I think
it just seemed like the thing to do, because people do leave the Jedi Order and if they want to, get married. I guess they're not supposed to be so passionate. But he kind of undercuts this, right, in the prequel, saying that it's not necessarily a good thing.
Yeah, the Jedi.
I mean, I guess that was the whole thing with Episode 2, is like if the Jedi just let, Amidala and Anakin be, there'd be less grief.
Yeah, and in episode, I believe it was 11 or 12. Luke gets married to Mara Jade.
That's right. He changes the Jedi Order as part of the New Republic.
Yeah, and that's what happened, folks.
That's what happened. That's what really happened in the actual history of the Star Wars universe. I want to say that Luffy gets in the Elite, actually, too. Luffy works.
Yeah, Luffy was good.
Bart is not so good.
Okay. I think it's really, really, really fascinating.
I'll tell you, I love this THX level.
It's just the logo
and the sound in the background. It keeps doing the THX sound
with Bart Simpson and Spidey.
Yeah, Jedi's aren't Volcel anymore.
Jedi's aren't Jedi's anymore. There's only one.
Luke is the one that changed it. Luke is the one that let the Jedi have sex, which is he wouldn't have been born if a Jedi didn't have sex. So I get it.
Hey, Artie's watching.
Hey Artie, welcome. Good to see you, man.
Oh, I'm getting fucked up. Okay, Bart. The Simpsons stay out of Struggle Session Elite Fighting.
Yes.
EX. Okay, let's try to put together
you have
only
3 turns. You had 3 turns
really?
on these.
Oh shit.
As SK.
Okay, sorry about that.
No problem.
Okay, let's see.
But now that there's been so many. We're seeing the aftermath of now that the first week of Last Jedi is done, you're seeing like some of the business chaos happening. You're starting to see like Disney and Rotten Tomatoes going after each other. Disney accusing Rotten Tomatoes of being compromised by Russian bots.
Which is the funniest thing in the world is that they're like, it's the Hillary Clinton reason. That's why nobody likes Star Wars. It's because of like bots and trolls.
Yeah, I mean it's like
the Russians.
The Russians are at it again, here to tell you why you shouldn't like Star Wars.
Full disclosure, I'm probably gonna see it this week. I think so. I still haven't seen it yet. I know I'm late, but it's fun watching everyone get really mad.
I could watch it, but I can also not watch it.
I'm not gonna see it
because it's not real.
It doesn't exist, so it doesn't really matter.
Here's my question though, now that Hamill is publicly do you think that there's do you think he's just being honest for the sake of it, or do you think he wants something out of it?
I think Hamill I think he knows that Disney doesn't like him and he doesn't care.
Yeah.
Right, they're not gonna bring him back. That's for sure.
It's over. Spoiler alert. Oh come on, go to the Star.
Well, they might,
Pokemon go to the Star Wars. Alright, Golden Axe is OP, and he's transparent, so I think we gotta take him out.
Yeah, I think he's actually meant to be like a boss or something.
Okay, maybe this will be a fair fight. Guts is super overpowered and too big, but you gotta leave him in.
I know, that's the problem. It's like, that's actually appropriate.
Because he's 10 feet tall.
Oh!
And the Tarantino Star Trek, which, well,
It's not
sure.
gonna ever happen. It'll happen.
No, they
well, I know that
announced
they're
the
just,
writer.
whatever.
Yeah,
They announced the
no, it's
writers,
true.
so then it's like officially not a Tarantino Star Trek. Like they announced the writers of it, and it's not Tarantino, so that dream is over.
No. He's still attached as the director. It's the Revenant screenwriter teaming up with Tarantino.
I know.
That's what
I just when they put together like the writers' room for it, I was like, well, this doesn't count. That's a television show.
Right.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. It's exactly like when he did CSI, directed those episodes
Right.
of CSI.
It's like that's
What
not
isn't
like Pulp
serialized
Fiction,
anymore what isn't serialized, right? You don't have movies with beginning, middle, and ends. Everything has to be part of an expanded universe. Everything has to have world building as a part of it.
I like that
if you
Guts,
don't have Wiki page.
Sorry. Guts doesn't have kick. He only does sword. He only does his sword.
Yeah.
That's all Guts needs to do. Although it'd be cool if he could summon the clip.
I mean, you gotta leave Guts in there, but
how is Shinji supposed to fight Guts without his Eva? That just seems super unfair.
Shinji probably gets cut from this.
Yeah. Shinji gets cut.
What's he gonna do? Like, kill him with his Walkman? Like, it's like he's gonna cry and oh man, I don't want to spoil End of Eva.
Yeah, we're gonna. Oh man, there's a great part.
To talk about
I know what you're talking about.
We have to talk about the moment that changes everything about who Shinji, what you think about Shinji, and whether.
Are you talking about when?
Yeah, with Asuka in the hospital.
Yep, when he's in the hospital.
Yeah, when he's in the hospital with Asuka. That's like I think one of the most disturbing, trippy things I've noticed that like really good anime. Yeah, exactly. Corman's is pure anxiety over the apocalypse and involuntary celibacy. There is like really great anime knows how to like twist the knife when you get to the end.
And really great anime hates its viewer. Is what I think. It seems to be the common.
I just wonder, like, where, like, because of the, part of the reason why American TV is, like, because there's the idea of the limited series, even though it should be, like, a no-brainer that everything should be a limited series, like in the Clerks background.
Yeah, we're
playing.
in,
Oh, man. But, you guys even bother seeing, what was the new Kevin Smith movie? Not Yoga. Was Yoga Hosers his last movie?
I don't know, or was it, what's it called? Tusk?
Tusk was before Yoga Hosers, and then, like, they were, like, interquels, because they both had the Johnny Depp, like, French detective. And Tusk was... The thing about Tusk that was, like, I mean, in the credits... There's like an audio clip of Kevin Smith's podcast where they're literally like,
"Oh yeah, that is so
I'm
bad.
so high, man. I'm so high. I'm so stoned." And then they're like, "Hey, I got an idea. What if we made a movie about a guy who turns into a walrus?" And then they're like, "Yeah, we're so baked." And like that's in the clip.
I know. It's like, come on, have a little fucking respect. I just watched this motherfucking movie. Come on.
Yeah, like when you're telling me in the credits, like this is a really bad idea for your podcast that you came up with while you were high as a kite, like. Come on, man. You just paid $8.
Well, I didn't pay $8 or anything like that.
I saw it in the theater, silly me.
You
I
did?
not
What
see
the
it.
hell?
I saw Tuscan. It was playing at the Los Feliz 3. It was cheap, the matinee. But I haven't seen... Still didn't watch Yoga Hosers because it had the... had like Haley Joel Osment and like Nazis made of sausage called Bratzies. It was so bad.
Wow.
It just... And then the whole thing is like the only reason Kevin Smith got it made is because his like teenage daughter who stars in it is like best friends with Johnny Depp's daughter, and so he's like, well, no one's like hiring me to do anything but like direct the occasional episode of Arrow, so he like got all the money just by like telling Johnny Depp like, we'll put your kid in a movie, and like, and that's it. That's how you get your stuff made.
Should we keep? Have we tried just about everybody now?
think there's still a few more. You haven't done Cloud yet.
I did Cloud.
Cloud was good.
So who makes it so far? Okay, we should start thinking about. I'm gonna do Lobo and Darth Vader this time.
Yeah, the Undertaker does look like Kid Rock. I mean, can you not? Yeah, I mean the depth stuff is.
Well, Kid Rock did his entrance music for a while there. American Badass.
Oh, really? That makes sense. I mean, are they both? I wonder, is the Undertaker from Michigan also, or?
I don't know if that's the reason. I think it was just the tie-in. Kid Rock was big at the time.
Yeah. And Joe C. Do you remember? Am I the only one who remembers Joe C here?
Yeah, his little friend.
Yeah, he died. It was real sad. Just kinda, I wonder if that's what took him down the path of like that. Like as soon as Joe C died, he became super right wing or something. Because like he was always anti-authority.
You think it was Joe C?
I don't know. If maybe Joe C kept him grounded. You know. But it's this idea that
Lobo's pretty good actually.
So what's a good Lobo comic? If I want to actually learn about Lobo,
I don't know. I mean, the Keith Giffen stuff is just like sort of silly and fun. I don't know if there is like a good Lobo comic really, like that I could say is great or anything. I just find him to be a fun character. Maybe Young Justice had a lot of good Lobo in it.
Yeah, but you're used to that being a Marvel fan. Like you like the characters. There's no real good comics with them in it.
Oh yeah. Oh, I forgot I'm talking to a Marvel fan. Read anything. Read anything featuring Lobo.
The thing about Lobo,
I'm out of ammo. How do I reload?
Yeah, no, Josie could have been the only thing keeping him from Repel. It's true. It's
That's why you gotta keep your friends. You know, you gotta.
But it's also like when you make a crap load of money, like you definitely have to keep all of your friends around. But like you don't. I mean, I think there's like the entourage effect where like you have a lot of crappy friends who probably just keep asking you for stuff. But then you do like if you have millions of dollars, you have to take care of the people in your life. That's kind of the deal.
Predator scale is pretty fucked up here.
Yeah.
Predator scale is not great.
No, not at all.
Like I know.
I wish all these Mugen guys would just like have like a Discord room.
Yeah, well, I think they do. They need a style guide. Is what they need.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, I mean, like Tom's right. It's like, I mean, on one hand, it's annoying to see like rich people have like an entourage of like 30 friends or whatever. But on the other hand, like, what are they supposed to do when they're giving such an absurd amount of money?
Patronage.
Like, I mean, they should give it all
patronage
away,
is strange, but yeah, you should help out your friends and do stuff with your friends. Whatever. What can you do?
I mean, it's like the thing is, it's like going back to like someone like Notch, right? A guy who has billions of dollars and just sits rotting in his house, loves to go on Reddit and complain about the media, but he could build something that would destroy Reddit in 5 seconds. He could just finance it tomorrow. He could create the Minecraft Times, and he could publish nothing but whatever he wanted, but instead he'd rather just sit on his ass.
On the one hand, I think you're right, but on the other hand, I just think that we would live in hell if the best newspaper was the Minecraft Times. Like, that's like a good indicator that we're never coming back.
Well, we aren't coming back. I mean, I was, I was hanging out with, I'm staying with a family, and they have a kid, and they were watching the kid didn't want to watch movies or TV. The kid wanted to watch Minecraft videos. Like we are like, when I was a kid, I watched cartoons and movies, and I don't know if kids do still. It's kind of nuts.
Sorry, I tried Superman again. I fucked up.
And Nosh also like runs the subreddit drama Reddit, which is really weird.
He does?
Like, yeah, he's a moderator there. I don't know why. Like,
wait, this guy's a
nothing
mod?
better to do.
Ugh.
He's a mod.
The most disgusting of all.
Well, he doesn't police anybody. He just like hangs out and says crappy things.
Ugh,
like
a mod.
And then he did the "It's Okay to Be White" thing last week, which he's definitely alt-right. He's definitely like on the Cernovich spectrum. I wouldn't like say he's Richard Spencer or Milo Yiannopoulos, but like he's a dude with $4 billion who's like same with Palmer Luckey. Palmer Luckey raised you know, $2 million to make the Oculus Rift on Kickstarter, sold it to Facebook for $5 billion, and then like gave all that money to the Trump campaign.
Oh god.
He was like 19. It was like this 19-year-old kid genius building virtual reality, and then
Iron Man is fucking up too, but maybe it'll still load.
It's like you can't trust these these people with this cash. They're not using it.
Yeah, we need to get a new Iron Man because that one's fucking up.
There's 2 Iron Mans in here. One of them worked.
Oh, weird. Okay, I'll try that one.
You know, another fun thing to think about is where'd it go? Brain fart. Ah, never mind. It's gone. It was really good. I promise.
That was gonna be great.
Oh yeah. So with like alt-light Notch and alt-light Palmer Lucky, right? Like these guys literally have the power to create virtual worlds, and like, so why wouldn't they be stoked about it? Why are they just?
I guess this is Nomad Captain America.
Yeah, it's Bucky. Oh man.
Nomad's not Bucky. Nomad is Steve.
Wow, this is not going well for me.
Flash
is pretty good.
Brubaker, you know, in the end, goes back to creators' rights. Brubaker left Marvel. He was like their best writer, and he left them. I mean, he left DC too. And he was just doing his own thing, but you know, they didn't treat him with respect. And all you got to do is pick up most of these new Marvel comics, and you see all these great writers who are just sidelined.
Oh, I got to crash again on that Iron Man. Well, whatever. Maybe it's a different one. All right, so who's coming back for the next round here? Let's have a look through here, okay? I think Goku.
I think we've done
Goku
everyone.
comes back.
Goku's in.
Apocalypse.
I think Apocalypse might be. He's a little janky and OP, maybe. Wolverine's definite.
Spider-Man stays in because that's just Marvel vs. Capcom.
Yeah.
Venom. How was Venom?
Venom was good. He's just Marvel vs. Capcom.
Okay,
too.
Venom, Hulk. We'll just keep all the Marvel ones. We're gonna have to find a new Iron Man, so get rid of Iron Man. That Captain America. How do you like it? It wasn't good for me.
Yeah, he wasn't that good. Just get the regular
Okay.
Iron Man. I mean Captain America.
Goku. Oh yeah, stays. Golden Axe has got to go. Guts stays.
With reservations. Maybe there's a better one,
Okay.
smaller one,
Yeah.
less OP one.
Find a new Guts. Let's see. Sonic is interesting. Mario are both kind of like bad, but I think they can maybe stay.
Yeah. No.
Okay, fine.
Mario and Sonic, they're out. They're out.
You're solid. How's your Solid Snake? How do you like that?
Probably needs to be a better one.
Okay. A better Solid Snake.
Raiden sucks.
Yeah, Raiden's bad.
He didn't even work.
Yeah. Also, Pyramid Head is not that good.
I haven't seen anything from Jonathan Hickman in quite a while. But I'm also kind of out of the loop, so I can check it out. But I don't think he's still doing. I don't think anybody from like the George W. Bush or Obama years, like when Marvel got sold to Disney, they just started cycling through writers very, very fast, and they like throw them to like Twitter and Tumblr to be like eaten alive, and then they cancel their books and move on to another person. It's kind of screwed up.
How about Duke Nukem?
Duke Nukem, he seemed okay.
Okay. I'm gonna choose some here too. Why not? Why don't we just do it? I'll just do a round.
Oh right, I wanted to. I remember what I forgot, and I posted this in the Discord and just in the room for us too. But I think it's absolutely nuts that like
I'm gonna kick your
this John Cena is so funny.
I'm ready.
John Cena.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Is it John Cena in Trainwreck?
What happened? What happened right there? What? How'd you do that?
It's a joke character, I guess. Just like the John Cena, he just instantly wins.
Oh, really?
That was the meme.
Oh, that's
That
so
is
funny.
so funny. Okay, so Otto wins. So he's trying to get rid of John Cena.
That's awesome.
Instant.
All right, it's funny for you.
So
but...
yeah. So Reddit, right?
So how's Batman? Is Batman good?
Oh, Batman's real good, actually.
Okay. We should keep Batman. We need a new Superman.
So Reddit, you guys all know about IMA and Victoria, right? The woman who used to run the IMA section, the Reddit employee.
And they like
it was always like, Victoria here for Reddit IMA, and we're here with Jake Gyllenhaal or Taylor Swift or I don't know, like Will Smith, whatever the hell. But like three years ago or so, Reddit fired her. And they just decided they didn't need the liaison between the community and the industry anymore. And so I guess a few weeks ago, the moderators of IMA launched a Patreon, and now they're asking for money to run a subreddit for Reddit, which is worth like $1 billion. And so like the mods aren't getting paid to run like this massive PR operation for Hollywood, and it's super strange to me, like why anybody would be a mod anymore, let alone a mod for free. Like, what's the point of being?
Are disgusting.
I used to moderate, like when they first started the Reddit thing. I was a mod because nobody really knew what it was. Like, so you would just start your own Reddit. Like I started pro wrestling and MMA, and it was just a horrible experience because everybody else wants to be a mod. Like all the worst people, I should say, want to be mods, and they'll constantly like harass you and threaten you until you make them mods, basically. I'm like, no, just fuck off, just relax, just post some links or something.
Why would anyone want to be a mod? So perplexing.
Because they think there's some kind of power to it or something. It's just people are sad. They're disgusting.
Yeah.
Well, it's like I mean, it's like the people who anybody who, like, I'm always wondering like who is running all the wikias, right? Like the wikias, like Wikipedia, I understand, but like the fan wikias where people are spending. I mean, so
that's funny.
That's cool.
That was cool. I like that. Maybe we should make one just Watchmen. Maybe we should do an only Watchmen. Ikemen. Ikemen. How am I supposed to pronounce it? I keep fucking up.
Ikemen.
Ikemen.
The problem is
Ikemen. Ikemen.
I like that.
Ikemen.
Well, yeah, Tom Servo. I mean, like, even, like, the leftist, I mean, it's famous how bad all of the leftist subreddits are. Like, our socialism and our late-stage capitalism are run by, like, total lunatics who ban people for saying words like lunatics.
Wait, JDB,
because
don't say words like that.
I can't say lunatics anymore? Alright.
As a big fan of the moon.
It's offensive to moon children.
It's offensive to moon children. I feel ya. It's but no, you can't. You know, our CTH is pretty good, even though nobody there actually listens to Tahoe Trap House. It's just like a way to get away from the other.
Artie points out that One Piece Reddit is good, which maybe I'm gonna get more into One Piece Reddit exclusively.
Dr.
My friend Roman says
Dr. Manhattan should stay, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Reddit is good. Reddit is good if you want to find stuff like in like if I'm playing like a video game, like usually an open world one, I'll check like the subreddit and I can usually like get my answer just as fast as if I go to GameFAQs.
Darth Vader wants to stay, right?
Yeah, Darth Vader should stay. Bane is good too. Bane was good. Cool. So we got a lot of video game sales going on, folks. Anybody picking up anything in the Steam sale? PlayStation sale, anything worth checking out?
Yeah, what's going on? What do you like?
Anything to take us away from from the tax bill that's gonna completely destroy our generation.
Well, they're not taxing video games, so we're okay.
Yes.
Yeah, if they start taxing microtransactions, we take to the streets. Okay.
No, you want that. That means less microtransactions.
Oh yeah.
We're not on their side. We're just
No, they just passed the money on to us.
That's true. You can't beat them.
Axiom Verge. Oh yeah, I really want to get that, but it's always so expensive. Even on sale, it's like $10. When other games like it are usually like $5. But it looks really good.
Axiom Verge is $30 on the Switch, and I have no idea why. Because I really want to play it, but it's like I can't pay $30 for like a remake of Metroid 1. Although it looks dope.
Oh, you will pay $30 for you pay $60 for a remake of Metroid 1 pretty soon, right? Aren't they gonna?
Oh, they're doing. They did the what was the last one they did? They did the Metroid 2 remake for the 3DS. Samus Returns. I haven't played it yet. I also don't have a 3DS. I only. What have I been playing?
Right, so explain to me, why isn't a Switch also a 3DS and a SNES and the NES and all that good stuff?
Okay, because it costs a lot of money for Nintendo to put those ROMs on the digital store.
Right.
There's a lot of overhead
the virtual
there.
console.
Look, the virtual console thing, like that's it's the same as what Apple does or whatever. So they're selling ROMs for. They just have it locked up because they're they control all that IP. So that's the way it is.
But they're not even selling it though. That's the.
I know, it's annoying. Well, it's actually more like the Disney Vault thing. Now they like try to make a like an event out of like the fact that they're even like putting this on sale.
Yeah,
like the GBA Pokemons are available, and then I fall for it because I'm like, those were great Pokemons, and I want to play that again.
See, but that's why you get like, I'm sure somebody's gonna figure out the homebrew thing, and like you get like the flash.
I will say that like
Switch, and then you can download all the ROMs.
I will say that like Nintendo consoles have been like really good with the homebrew shit.
They don't go after. It's weird because Nintendo is like brutal with the fan gaming community, like unlike say Sega, which is like they're basically out of business every other week, so they like let the fans go nuts with fan fiction and fan games and fan art. And I think that's great. I think it's proof that
Kratos is kind of sucky. Kratos is not that good.
Come on, folks. Come on. Did you think that was okay when you made that? Did you really think that was okay when you made that?
I was thinking about they have sprites for the Street Fighter movie. I was thinking about only putting those ones in.
Oh man, who I remember, didn't the guy who played M. Bison in Street Fighter the movie, he was also the guy who like threw the puppies out of the building in the Weird Al movie UHF? Wasn't it the same guy?
Is that true?
I'm gonna find this out. I think so. I'm gonna find this out.
I've never seen UHF, but it is Raul Julia is played in.
It's Raul Julia. Right. He died in like, didn't he die in like a bad car crash or something like that?
No, he was sick. He was sick.
Yeah.
Lofo with the I love the PSP. I that's how I first played Mother 3. The US one is I loaded it up on PSP, which works very well as a GBA emulator. Not that that's legal or anything, so I shouldn't talk about that.
I think you can talk about GBA emulators without worrying. I mean, it's like a 20-year-old system. I mean, what do I know? But he wasn't UHF. He was Gomez. He's M. Bison. Was he in UHF? I'm going to get to the bottom of this. I believe he was. Okay. Doesn't say he was. What? Unless.
Okay, well this is pretty good for struggle session fighters 0.1. This is beta testing, folks. We're figuring out. We're gonna put together the ultimate fighter.
Yeah, it's the ultimate nerd fighting game.
That's only about the stuff that we like, which is only the stuff that's good. So.
I wonder if there's a Stalin one.
Well, we could like if it gets, we should like get on some of these web forums and get like some of these like pixel art guys to make a Stalin for us. You could probably reskin like M. Bison to be Stalin pretty easily.
Oh yeah. That would be awesome.
No, the guy from UHF.
Just put a mustache on him.
Yeah, truly. Stalin for like his finishing thing. It should be like he's standing next to you, like in that picture on the boat, and then you disappear.
But I watched UHF fairly recently, and I was, it was pretty surprising to see Michael Richards pre-Kramer, pre-racist meltdown.
Yeah.
And then also Victoria Jackson. He's probably just
Victoria Jackson.
Well, Victoria Jackson, I remember when Obama was president, she made a YouTube video called "There's a Communist in the White House."
I wish.
I wish, but no. It's she did not sign the letter in support of Senator. I really do feel like someone should do like an investigation as to like why every single cast member on Saturday Night Live dies in a tragic way or loses their mind.
Because it's like the same as like being a kid actor. It's like when you're one of the like Mickey Mouse Club, it like fucks up your brain. Like it's the same as that, but you're just like in your 20s and fetishizing cocaine. And Lauren is the your Lou Pearlman.
Yeah, Lorne Michaels is sort of like this Lou Pearlman type guy, like this guy who has like overseen like the ruining of like
an entire
dozens of
type of entertainment, and an entire genre of entertainment.
Well, it's weird. Like I was watching like the old TV Funhouse bit, like in the '90s, and like they did this great bit on like the Disney Vault, and they were like making fun of Disney's racist history, and they were making fun of Disney's exploitation of socially conscious issues.
Like Smigel's kind of cool.
Yeah, but Smigel would not be allowed to do what he did in like 2001.
Absolutely not. No.
Like, there's no way Disney would let him get away with it.
I mean, Disney. It's not. NBC's not Disney.
Or NBC wouldn't.
Yeah, that's true.
But NBC would be like, well, we have a synergy program that would be greatly, we can't. How are we gonna have Taika Waititi host or Chris Hemsworth again?
Okay, now we're getting into like these are like good characters here. Like these are like some okay fights. Sorry, Artie, that you had to witness Luffy get fucked up by MODOK. I know that was probably pretty difficult for you out there. Just know that we're all here for you.
So Leia, as much as it pains me, she has to be out.
Well, we'll have to.
Leia.
We got to find a better Leia. Is what we got to do.
Find a better Leia.
And Mara Jade.
Yeah, that's true.
There must be one. Is there a Chewbacca?
If you like Leslie with this one that I sent you, you can like try out and you can like download zips of new characters to try them out. Just by like putting them in that folder.
We'll see.
Oh, there's Lobo's famous dolphin.
Wolverine versus DC's Wolverine. Like, for a while, DC really did try to make Lobo like their Wolverine.
Yeah.
And I just realized that Batman is their Batman, so just let that be.
I mean, I also feel like Keith Giffen kind of made Lobo as like a character kind of making fun of like 90s Wolverine kind of badassness, but then DC seemed to just be like, yeah, we want a badass character like that, and tried to use him like that. Oh shit.
Leave some for me.
Oh! 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 Oh, I'm out of ammo. Fuck. Uh-oh, let's see. The max... Wow, this is, guys, breaking news here.
Breaking news. All right, let's see what we got on Max.
The nerd stash is breaking. The Max Landis sexual assault story.
Wow.
They're just like covering all the tweets.
Oh, is it like a real thing? No. Sure hope nobody. I already saw people in like Reddit were like, hey, Jonathan got into it with him once a few years ago because he was hitting on his friend. But it's like anything beyond the fact that like he's just an asshole. Like I'm not gonna.
Well, that's very big of you to not, use this, horrible thing to advance your profile.
Yeah, I think that's icky. Like I don't like that. So I'm just gonna like just watch and grab some popcorn. He's a bad dude. So
I like clowning on Max because I do think he sucks. Or whatever.
Trust me.
This thing is all fucked up here.
I almost got in a fight with the guy. I almost got. Like he was like giving me crap at some party. He was like really mean.
Oh, there's nothing in the article. Just actually really old tweets, actually. So.
Oh well, no. See, it's like they don't.
It exited me out here. I'm gonna start.
The problem is, it's like this is, I should probably just. It's funny to make fun of him, and his movie looks very bad. Like I heard in the opening scene. Will Smith apparently like kills a fairy and says fairy lives don't matter. So that's
he says fairy lives don't matter today. It wasn't as bad as people said. I have to be honest. I heard that before and I thought it was stupid. It wasn't as bad as it's portrayed. But I have to say the script is fucking horrible. All the dialogue is fucking horrible. The like when you're watching this movie, like. It's obvious that the main character should be the orc cop because he's the one with the interesting perspective. It shouldn't be like Will Smith, who's just a regular dude. It should be from the perspective of an orc who's viewed as a sellout by all the other orcs because he wants to be a cop. But there's still some you're in modern day Los Angeles, but then they run into some guy swinging a sword talking about there's a prophecy that's 1,000 years old and like it. And he talks to the orc specifically and say, you're the chosen one or whatever. Wow. So the movie should be from his perspective as opposed to Will Smith's perspective, but it's not. And the dialogue is just trash constantly.
I've just noticed this this weird theme in science fiction in the last year of like black characters being intolerant to aliens and like fantasy creatures.
That's weird.
It's very weird.
Oh yeah. Everybody's racist in it. Like, it's a bunch of racist black people in this movie, but racist against like orcs and fairies.
It's like, in Star Trek Discovery, I remember Michael was super racist against like one of the alien people, and then like the Jason Clarke's character, Lorcan, was like criticizing her, going like, "You know better at Starfleet than to judge someone by like what they look like and their ethnic background." I'm like, why are you picking the black characters to lecture about this?
Can I say it annoys the shit out of me that her name is Michael?
Yeah, it's just Brian Fuller being weird. Yeah. It's like I think he just quit American Gods too. I don't get why they keep getting rid of him.
He wants to do Hannibal. That was it. He's nothing he does is going to be as good.
Yeah, I mean, I like Pushing Daisies a lot. I'm gonna watch it again, but it's
folks. Breaking news: we will be doing a Hannibal episode with Brandy Jensen.
I gotta watch all the episodes first, so it's stressing me out a little bit that we're even talking about it. But
with the Jack, I zipped through it. I mean, I started Hannibal.
I know, but I'm trying.
It's one of those shows that you actually want to binge watch.
I know. I actually started it, and it is really like incredible.
I mean, we're almost done with season 2. This did not. It's not a lot. There's like 30 episodes or 36 episodes or something. They're not long seasons. I mean, the fact that like it was on NBC, just every episode I see something more and more fucked up on that.
God damn it!
How did this get on NBC?
Yeah. So we're gonna have Brandy Jensen on to talk about it. Probably look for that in a month. She's a really cool tweeter, Brandy L. Jensen. You should.
We like her.
Follow her. Yeah.
We like her a lot, and then we've got we're doing some cool stuff. I've got a big list of people to bring on as guests as the new year begins, and I think
I think that this closing out the year was a pretty good year. I feel like
no, we had
it was fun times.
look. I mean, we
doing the
started
show.
4 months ago. It's kind of remarkable. 4 months ago, and we've done a lot in a very little short amount of time, and we're gonna keep it going.
Thanks to you. Thanks to all of you listeners.
Well, that's what
We
I mean.
appreciate
I'm like, stoked that everyone, stoked that
And what's really cool
this is
is-
working out at all. To be honest with you.
Yeah, well, it's our look. We've talked about this quite a few times, but we never want to make it so that like we're never gonna try to sort of like blow up the community we've created or the vibe we're going for just to get like a little bigger faster. That's not what we're gonna do. We're just gonna keep doing what we're doing, and if you like it, show people what we're doing, and that's all you gotta do. We're not gonna
Low energy.
We're not gonna sell out except to PC game PC builder game manufacturers like
Alienware.
Asus, Alienware.
Alienware's gateway.
Really? Oh, that's sad.
Yeah. I am low energy. You're right. It's
That's what
low energy.
being in Maine, laying in
ATI?
bed will do to you.
But ATI,
Yeah,
I know Intel is giving you a lot of shit. Everybody's saying those i7s are so much better than anything you got, but we'll give it a shot. We'll try.
Yeah, I Corsair. If you guys think that your RAM is really faster, we're happy to put it to the test.
I think we should buy the RIMA mods.
How do we buy them?
Well, because Reddit's not paying them, and Reddit should pay the moderator of like their biggest subreddit and their biggest PR subreddit. So it's like they're getting like nobody's paying these people who are, I guess, setting up interviews with extremely rich and famous people for free.
So you're saying it would be really cheap for us to buy them?
Yeah.
Well, they only have something like 10 patrons or something. Like I went to patreon.com IMA. They're only making like we make much more than the IMA mods. Like.
Oh man, this is a real matchup. Apocalypse versus Dr. Manhattan?
Yeah.
This is actually good, like, power level.
If it was dark side.
Oh, I have dark side. I guess he didn't get installed for some reason.
I mean, if we paid the IMA mods to change their front page to say Reddit should pay their moderators. Not that you guys, I mean, look, they're mods, right? But still,
I know
like,
it's a difficult thing for me to. When you're like mods should be paid, I'm like, ugh, mods should be eradicated.
I know there should be no mods, but it's like the point is that it's like there's something weird about like Reddit basically going.
Condé Nast being like, hey guys, start a Patreon. Like that's not that cool. That's fucked up.
Super fucked up. Yeah, Condé Nast can afford to pay like the people who basically waited shit all day for fun, I guess. Like, I don't see the appeal in being a mod. I mean, I don't, because I think it is like a weird power thing.
But then where does it stop? I mean, first you're paying the I Am a mods, and then do you have to pay the Gone Wild mods? And then,
well, yeah.
Are you paying?
Then
are you paying the Trees Gone Wild mods? I mean, where does it
the Gone Wild mods barely do anything.
There's not a lot of content control.
Yeah, I guess the Gone Wild community self-polices pretty well.
I don't know.
Basic.
Isn't that's a really good community built by Violent Acres or whoever? Wasn't that the guy Violent Acres?
Was Violent Acres because Violent Acres was doing like space dicks, and he was doing like he was doing the one that got him in the most trouble was the one that got like the Gawker expose by Adrian Chen. Was he had like the pics of dead kids, which was like way too popular, and that was like, Jesus, Reddit, like how twisted and evil can like the internet be? And but that's why he got out. I mean, it was really kind of weird because I remember like 6 years ago when that happened, I was like, it is disgusting that they are doxing people for just being weird and anonymous online. And I'm like, now that I don't know, and I'm like, yeah, dox, I don't care. Like,
yeah, I mean, if you're doing the like pictures of ants on dick subreddit and like dead kids subreddit and shit. Like, and
yeah,
I don't know. I don't care. Whatever.
But it was like this. That's the weird thing about like the fight right now over speech and all that, where it's like some of the speech is so disgusting. It's like I don't know. I'm gonna walk away from this one. I'm not gonna.
I just want to take a moment here to shout out to Gigabyte. That's another company that we'd like to sell out to. They make some nice motherboards and stuff. Shout out to Gigabyte.
I've always said the only industry we should.
Oh no, Goku versus Goku.
We should.
Oh no.
This guy deleted. Oh, we should, if we're gonna sell out, we have to sell out to something that is like slightly illegal.
I mean, the weed thing, you know, we'll probably have to end up. That's the thing that, you know, maybe we'll end up just selling out to. Because why not?
I don't mind getting a sponsor.
Oh yeah, Thermal Take. I gotta say that Thermal Take is some of the best. They have some of the best, you know. What is that stuff called? Like the liquid that you put on CPUs.
Thermal paste.
Thermal paste. Yeah, they have very good thermal paste. That's the one you want to use if you don't want to overheat your motherboard. Thermal Take.
Yeah, you buy one tube and it lasts you forever. At least you think so, but then you lose the tube before your next build, and then you buy another one.
You just buy it every time because you're at Fry's and you're like, do I have that stuff? I can't remember. Well, I don't know. This might be canon that Luffy would beat Goku.
Oh, what? Are you saying I have to take a dive for canon?
I don't know.
We do respect canon here, in the DC way. Where, you know, we believe in Elseworld as well. So.
Well, and also the idea that a whole canon could get rebooted by Superboy Prime of all people. Superboy Prime, by the way, I give Jeff Johns a lot of shit, but I like that character a lot.
Yeah, it's a good character.
It really is.
We've done evil Superman, well, evil shitty teenage Superman.
Yeah, like shitty fan Superman. It works.
What's everyone's 2018 pop culture resolutions? I will not try to watch any show just because it's super popular.
I'll tell you what.
I'm
getting through One Piece.
I did that. I did that with Stranger Things season 2, and it sucked. I tried to, and I just wasn't. It just didn't hook me. I knew it didn't hook me, and I'm just not going to do it again. Sorry.
What's everyone's 2018 pop culture resolution? That's a good question from CWW.
I mean, I said mine. I'll do another one, which is to finally, as I am already, continue to fully dedicate myself to the extended universe.
Yes.
I'm finally getting through the Thrawn books. I'm also reading the start of a comic book series called Star Wars Republic that takes place during the prequel trilogy. And
so
good shit.
My promise to myself is to stop reading Deadline Hollywood, which is a blog I've been reading for, I don't know, 10 years or so. And it's like probably the most, like, considered the main sort of Hollywood trade, along with Variety, even though they're owned by the same guy who just bought Rolling Stone. But Deadline is deeply, deeply, deeply infuriating. And everything is written in the perspective of, like, the studio head or the studio exec. It's always insulting.
Yeah, it makes you really mad. Like, every time you send me a link to Deadlines, like, you're super mad about it, and you have to explain it to me.
Well, yeah, it's weird to me because, like, I don't know why you would ever stop going to a website that gets you mad. Like, isn't that the whole point of, like, being online? Is, like, getting really mad?
Yeah, why else would you be online unless you're mad?
I love sites that make me mad. Corman's, hell yeah. We're gonna finally get through. We're gonna get through One Piece. Artie, that's 2 people. I'll say it for Luffy from now on. But that's 2 people that you've now basically inspired to watch One Piece. So are you proud about what you've done to our lives?
Oh, man, I feel sorry for. So this Pyramid Head This is like completely original. Like the person who made it like did all the work themselves. But it sucks.
Oh.
I'm sorry. You're like, oh, this is actually a Silent Hill level.
Yeah,
Silent Hill 3, I think.
Yeah, the amusement park.
Like, shouts to you, guy. You really put a lot of effort into it. It's too bad, like, you had to put a lot more for it to be good. Oh, I don't know if you put too much effort for it. He turns his sword flaming. I don't think that's canon. I don't think Pyramid Head has fire powers. I haven't played all the Silent Hills, but
Does he come back in different ones?
Yeah, they bring him out in some of the lesser ones, the later lesser ones, unfortunately. Just because he became so iconic, just like the nurses, they have to bring back in almost every game.
Are we ever getting a Silent Hill again, or is it just Konami just done?
I don't know. I think that there's a pretty exciting Silent Hill pachinko game that's going to be coming out soon.
Yeah, coming soon to an Akibara gambling den.
Yeah, if the next Silent Hill game is going to feature the cutscenes from the previous ones and a way to gamble over them.
Yep.
Because Metal Gear Survive is like that's all we're gonna get with a
Metal Gear Survive is like weird. It's just strange. It's like a game mode, and they're kind of acknowledging that it's a game mode. They're like, this is just like you know, the like one-off quests that you would do in Metal Gear 5.
And we'll never know what he wanted to do. You know, we'll never know. Like,
Death Stranding.
I mean,
I'm
just let him make his game.
They should have let him make his game. I'm excited that Hideo has his own studio and he gets to. This is going to be Hideo Unbound, and I'm like excited about that. This game is already. It's got like a pregnant baby. Like,
it's got Norman Reedus.
What we've been seeing is like the corporate studio version of Hideo. What the hell? What's going to happen next?
Yeah, I mean, saying goodbye to Solid Snake, saying goodbye to Metal Gear. Yeah, what is going to... It's true, this is a unique opportunity.
It's a great time.
Because movies and TVs are getting rid of auteurs.
Wow.
And Kojima is one of the few left in Japanese video game development, so...
Hideo Kojima, the last auteur.
Yeah,
the last auteur.
It actually is true. That's like,
he's
quite the take. That's quite the take there.
Well, look, I mean...
I'll tell you that much. That's quite the take.
Well, yeah, I mean, but like we live in a world where Lord and Miller can't do whatever they want. We live in a world where Gareth Edwards can make a Rogue One and still be dumped on by the mouse. You know.
Sorry, I just had to restart it here. I might have to go pretty soon, but this is a first good test run for
Mugen.
session.
Yeah, I'm tired too.
Yeah, but let's do like one or two more, right? I started it up again.
All right, let me go.
I guess there was a rocket launched over LA by Elon Musk tonight.
Oh, good.
Is Trump going to take him out? Trump needs to take him out.
Did I tell you guys, like, I know this guy...
That's a threat.
This guy told me recently that he knows someone who is Elon Musk's ketamine and cocaine dealer.
I believe it.
So this is the guy. This is, like, the genius.
Yeah, coked out Rick and Morty fan.
Yeah, for God's sake. There's the hope for the future.
But like, it's really sad what happened to NASA, you know? Like, the last 8 years under President Obama, like, he sort of, like, sold off NASA piece by piece. Like, of all the people, you know, of all the government agencies that represent hope, you know, space is a big deal. And we lost that, a huge part of it. And, we've got to figure out a way to get back into space.
Oh, well, good news, JDB. Trump was saying he wants to go to the moon.
But Trump's right about going to space. Isn't that fucked up? That, like, why aren't we going to space? We should be in space all the time. Like, you know, but that's what he does. He says, like, you know, he'll say 5 sentences, and like 3 of the words in one of the sentences will have like a grain of truth in them, and then I'll just surround it with bullshit. And it was like when Bannon said that George W. Bush was the worst president ever and not Trump, it's like, yeah, Bannon's right. But like also, you know, Bannon lost a Republican majority in Alabama. One of, like, how bad you have to be as a Republican to lose in Alabama.
I used to listen to some of the, listen to some of the episodes of the Pod Save America Crooked Media stuff, and there was an episode once where one of them said that they think the best living president was George H.W. Bush.
Which one?
My God.
I can't remember. It wasn't the Tim Miller guy though, which is so funny that they like pal around with that guy Tim Miller.
Yeah, it wouldn't be.
Who's like
it wouldn't
pro-tax
be
lawyer.
like Favreau. It wouldn't.
It was
be
maybe
Favreau,
like
and it
whatever.
wouldn't be-
I don't want. I shouldn't talk out of turn, but like I swear to God, one of those.
Oh, fuck those guys. Fuck those guys. You can say anything you want.
I mean, I'm like, what do I know? I think it was. I would probably Tommy Vidor.
This is my pop culture resolution: to keep hating those motherfuckers as much as possible, and just to every point.
I like the
if
Jerry.
I see him in the streets, I'm gonna fuck him up.
You're gonna fuck him up?
Fuck
Wow.
Fuck Crooked Media.
We need
There's
to-
a record label association and a motherfucking crew.
We need to.
Fuck them.
Well, first of all, everyone knows that, and you know, because GW is real.
GW is real.
Since GW is real, and Pod Bless America successfully covered up the deep state hit on Seth Rich. Now they think they can.
They're emboldened now.
They're emboldened. They're emboldened. So they're making podcast after podcast with that DNC money. Are they? You're in Seinfeld's apartment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Elaine's just sitting there.
Yeah.
That is
I gotta
so
get us. I gotta get some more maps too.
I'm ready.
Yeah, we'll get some more. Let's try to get some like real political people in here. That'd be kind of funny.
Oh yeah.
If we can get like.
This thing's not working.
If we
Oh yeah.
I mean, do you think
whatever.
anyone's made like a David Brock or a?
I think.
I doubt they've gotten that deep. I'm sure there was a Obama, but
Yeah, this is
I'm
fucked up.
stuck. I'm not moving.
Yeah. Well, let's just call it there then, huh? The Obama movie
Yeah,
looks like
absolutely.
shit.
Let's do it. All right, guys. Well, if you enjoyed this stream, you can check us out at patreon.com/struggle session, and you can subscribe to our podcast. You can also find us on SoundCloud, iTunes, TuneIn, and Stitcher. And yeah, we do these streams. We're going to be doing more and more of them as the show grows and grows, and we'll it's a good time.
We can't do
We're
many
definitely-
more of them. I mean, you know what I mean. We're doing a lot of streams now. Like you can't
We're doing
really
a lot
do
of
that
streams.
many more.
I might do one tomorrow. You know, do some
All
more
right.
XCOM too. Yeah, let's.
We'll do more. We'll do more together.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, because I don't have a PC yet, and I would like that. So we'll get
We're
there.
getting the PC world.
I'm getting there.
we're halfway to our PC master race goal. Actually,
Yeah, exactly.
Which,
We'll
by
be
the way,
at
I want to talk to you
1500
guys.
next
We'll
week.
talk about this another time, but I think that PC master race thing is kind of offensive to PC gamers. And I'd appreciate if you guys stopped using that slur. I'd appreciate if you guys stopped, comparing. You know, just because PC users are used to a better experience doesn't mean that they're anything like the Nazis. That's all.
Hmm. Yeah, but I don't know. I mean, some PC gamers are Nazis.
Okay, well, let's call it there before you guys say anything that you're gonna regret.
All right, good night, guys.
Thanks for hanging out, everybody, and we'll be back with more Struggle Session Fighter Deluxe mix,
Very soon.
very soon. And thanks for
All right.
hanging out, everyone. Hey, happy holidays, and a happy New Year too.
Yes. Merry Christmas.
happy holidays.
We'll see you real soon.
All right, see you later, everyone.
Bye bye.